Fishing for Goliath Grouper. Breakdown of what you need to know. Fishing for Goliath Grouper is an exciting challenge, as these massive fish can weigh over 500 pounds and require serious strength and technique to reel in. Here's a breakdown of what you need to know. 1. Regulations and conservation. Protected species. Goliath grouper are protected in U.S. federal and state waters, like Florida, meaning you cannot harvest them in most cases. 1. Regulations and conservation. Catch and release only. If caught, they must be released immediately and should not be removed from the water due to their size and potential harm. Permit system. Some limited harvest opportunities have been introduced in Florida with special permits. 2. Best locations. Found mainly in Florida, Atlantic and Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean and Central America. Wrecks, reefs, bridges, and pilings. They love structure. 3. Best techniques. A. Gear and tackle. Heavy-duty gear is a must. Rod. Extra heavy, boat rod or big game rod. Reel. Conventional reel, e.g., Shimano Tiagra, Penn International, line. 80 to 130 pounds braided or monofilament. Leader. 200 to 400 pounds to prevent break-offs. B. Bait. Live bait. Jack crevalle, ladyfish, stingrays, or big mullet. Dead bait. Big chunks of bonito, barracuda, or other oily fish. 3. Best techniques. C. Technique. 1. Drop bait near structure. Goliaths are ambush predators that hide in reefs or wrecks. 2. Hold tight and be ready. They hit like a truck, so be ready to lock down your drag and stop them from pulling into cover. 3. Pump and reel fast. Once hooked, you need to apply max pressure and keep them from retreating to structure. 4. Catch and release properly. Keep them in the water, unhook carefully, and let them revive before release. Four. Best time to fish. Summer, June to September, is peak season. Warmer waters make them more active. 5. Challenges. Extreme strength. They can snap rods, break lines, and pull anglers overboard. Sharks. Bull sharks often steal hooked Goliaths. Legal risks. Removing them from the water is illegal, so always follow regulations. Goliath Grouper Overview. The Goliath Grouper, Epinephelus etagara, is one of the largest species of grouper, known for its massive size, strength, and distinct appearance. This species is native to the warm waters of the Atlantic Ocean, particularly along the coasts of Florida, the Caribbean, the Gulf of Mexico, and West Africa. Physical characteristics. Size. Can grow over 8 feet, 2.5 meters, in length. Weight. Can exceed 800 pounds, 363 kilogram. Appearance. Stocky, robust body with a broad head. Small eyes and large, wide mouth. Typically brownish yellow to greenish in color with mottled patterns for camouflage. Habitat and distribution. Found in tropical and subtropical waters, primarily in shallow coastal waters, coral reefs, rock structures, shipwrecks, and mangroves. Prefers depths of 5 to 150 feet but can occasionally be found deeper. Diet and behavior. Diet. Carnivorous, feeding on crustaceans, lobsters, crabs, fish, octopuses, and even small sharks. Hunting style. Ambush predator, using its large mouth to create suction and engulf prey. Behavior. Generally slow-moving but powerful, often showing curiosity towards divers. Reproduction and life cycle. Spawning season. Typically occurs in summer, July to September. Reproductive behavior. Goliath groupers are protogynous hermaphrodites, born female, some transition to male. Gather in large spawning aggregations around reefs and wrecks. Slow growing and can live over 35 to 50 years. Conservation status and regulations. Conservation status. Listed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List. Threats. Overfishing. Heavily targeted for its size and meat, leading to population decline. Habitat destruction. Loss of mangroves and reefs impacts juvenile survival. Protections. U.S. federal regulations. Goliath grouper harvesting has been banned in U.S. waters since 1990. Limited catch allowances. Some regions allow highly regulated catch and release fishing with special permits. Fishing and encounters. Sport fishing. Due to their immense size, they are a prized catch, but strict regulations apply. Scuba diving and spearfishing. Popular attraction for divers due to their size and non-aggressive nature. Catch and release tips. If encountered, proper handling is crucial to avoid injury to the fish. Fun facts. Goliath groupers produce deep, booming sounds using their swim bladders to communicate and defend territory. They were once called Jewfish, before the name was changed in 2001 to Goliath grouper. Despite their large size, they are known to show curiosity and interact with divers. Best place to find Goliath grouper. Goliath grouper are massive and powerful fish commonly found in warm, coastal waters. Here are some of the best locations to find and catch them. Top Goliath grouper hotspots. Florida, USA, best overall. Florida is the prime location for Goliath grouper, with many hotspots across the state. Tampa Bay, wrecks and rock ledges hold giant fish. Fort Myers and Naples, the nearshore reefs and artificial structures attract big Goliaths. Top Goliath grouper hotspots. Everglades National Park and 10,000 Islands, shallow waters and mangroves provide excellent ambush points. Jupiter and Palm Beach, deep wrecks and reefs host some of the biggest Goliaths in the world. Key West and Dry Tortugas, remote locations with less fishing pressure and giant specimens. Mexico, Caribbean coast, Cancun and Cozumel, reefs and shipwrecks in deep waters hold large populations. Isla Mujeres, a well-known spot for deep-water Goliaths. Playa del Carmen, rock formations and ledges offer great opportunities. Top Goliath grouper hotspots. Belize, Ambergris Cay and Ternef Atoll, clear waters and abundant reefs make it a prime location. Bahamas, Andros and Bimini, deep drop-offs, wrecks, and reefs provide excellent habitat. Brazil, Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo coast, large Goliath groupers inhabit deep structures and wrecks. Best fishing techniques. Live bait. Use large baitfish like mullet, jack crevalle, or blue runners. Heavy tackle, strong rods, reels, and leader lines, 400 plus lb test, are needed to prevent break-offs. Deep wrecks and reefs. Drop baits near wrecks and rock piles to attract giants. Handline fishing. Some anglers use handlines for extreme sport and control. Since Goliath grouper are protected in most areas, catch and release only. Check local regulations before fishing. Gear and equipment to catch. Goliath grouper. Catching a Goliath grouper requires heavy-duty gear due to their massive size and strength. These fish can weigh up to 800 pounds, so you'll need robust tackle and a well-thought-out setup. Here's what you need. 1. Rods. Heavy-duty, extra-heavy action rods, preferably conventional or stand-up rods. Length. 6 to 7.5 feet, shorter rods offer more leverage. Recommended brands. Penn Carnage 2, Shimano Terras, or St. Croix Mojo Salt. 2. Reels. High capacity, heavy duty conventional reels. 2 speed reels are ideal for torque and control. Suggested models. Penn International 50, 8130ths VISX. Shimano Tiagra 5080ths, Avit Pro X 5080ths. 3. Line and leader. Main line. 600 to 1000 pounds braided line for max strength. Leader. 200 to 600 pounds monofilament or fluorocarbon grouper have rough mouths. Shock leader. 6 to 10 feet of 600 pounds leader to handle abrasion. Four. Baits and lures. Circle hooks only, required in many areas for conservation. Size. 16/0 to 20/0. Brands. Mustad, Gamakatsu, owner. 5. Baits. Live bait. Ladyfish, jacks, mullet, stingrays, whole or cut. Dead bait. Large bonito chunks, mullet heads, or barracuda. 6. Terminal tackle. Crimps and swivels. Heavy-duty stainless steel, rated 500 to 1,000 pounds. Weights. Up to 24 ounces, depending on current. Seven. Fighting equipment. Fighting harness or belt. Black Magic, Aftco Max Force, or braid powerplay harness for back support. 8. Boat setup. Strong anchor system to stay in place. Drift or anchor fishing near wrecks, bridges, or rock piles. 9. Regulations and conservation. Goliath grouper are catch and release only in most areas, e.g. Florida. Handle them carefully and never remove them fully from the water. Use barbless circle hooks for easy release. Best locations. Florida wrecks, reefs, piers, and deep bridges, e.g. Sunshine Skyway, Sanibel Causeway. Depth. Typically 20 to 100 feet. How to cook Goliath grouper. Goliath grouper is a large, flavorful fish with firm, meaty flesh. Since it is a protected species in U.S. waters, make sure any you have was legally obtained. Here are some great ways to cook it. 1. Grilled Goliath grouper. Ingredients. 2 pounds Goliath grouper fillets, 2 tablespoons olive oil, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 2 cloves garlic, minced, 1 teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon paprika, half a teaspoon cayenne pepper, optional, fresh herbs, parsley or cilantro, for garnish. Instructions. 1. Preheat grill to medium-high heat, 375 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. 2. Mix olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, salt, pepper, paprika, and cayenne in a bowl. 3. Brush the marinade over the fillets. 4. Grill for 4 to 5 minutes per side until the flesh is opaque and easily flakes with a fork. 5. Serve with fresh herbs and a lemon wedge. Two. Pan-seared Goliath grouper. Ingredients. 2 fillets, about 6 to 8 ounces each, 2 tablespoons butter, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 2 cloves garlic, minced, 1 teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon black pepper, half a teaspoon smoked paprika, half a teaspoon thyme, juice of 1 lemon. Instructions. 1. Heat olive oil and butter in a skillet over medium-high heat. 2. Season fillets with salt, pepper, paprika, and thyme. 3. Sear fillets for 3 to 4 minutes per side until golden brown. 4. Add garlic and lemon juice in the last minute. 5. Serve with sautéed vegetables or rice. 3. Baked Goliath grouper with garlic butter. Ingredients. 2 Goliath grouper fillets, 3 tablespoons butter, melted, 2 cloves garlic, minced, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon black pepper, half a teaspoon paprika, 1/4 cup Parmesan cheese, optional, fresh parsley for garnish. Instructions. 1. Preheat oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. 2. Mix melted butter, garlic, lemon juice, salt, pepper, and paprika. 3. Place fillets in a baking dish and pour the mixture over them. 4. Bake for 12 to 15 minutes or until fish flakes easily. 5. Sprinkle with Parmesan, if using, and broil for 2 minutes for a crispy top. 6. Garnish with fresh parsley and serve. 4. Goliath grouper tacos. Ingredients. 1 pound Goliath grouper fillets, cut into strips, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 teaspoon chili powder, half a teaspoon cumin, half a teaspoon garlic powder, half a teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon black pepper, corn or flour tortillas, slaw, cabbage, lime juice, mayo. Toppings, avocado, salsa, cilantro, etc. Instructions. 1. Heat olive oil in a skillet over medium heat. 2. Season fish with chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. 3. Cook for 3 to 4 minutes per side until flaky. 4. Warm tortillas and assemble with fish, slaw, and toppings. 5. Serve with lime wedges. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your support and kindness. I truly appreciate it and am grateful for everything. Your generosity means a lot. Fishing is a fun, exciting, and relaxing activity. Many people use fishing as a hobby or sport also. Subscribe, share, like, hit the notification bell.